guys, we're at Wave Rock. Me and about 2 billion flies. He's alive with flies, I'll tell you. But so Barnes in the car. It's cool. It's only about 8:30. I'm going to go back and get him for the walk, but I've left him in the car so I can walk up the top, because dogs aren't allowed up there. So nice back there, nice and cool in the car, and he'll be right for this bit while I go up here and have a look off the top of Wave Rock. Jeez, she's steep. So I'm feeling, you wouldn't think this, but I'm feeling particularly unbalanced this morning because I've been going through so many pairs of thongs walking that I've only got one pair left, and it's cost me a bloody fortune. So I've gone and bought myself a pair of runners. Not much of a fashion statement, but it feels a bit weird because I've only been in bare feet and thongs for about, oh God knows, six months I suppose. I think I wore my boots once in about the last 6-7 months. Gee, she's a bit of a climb. Should have brought me spot locator. Oh God. Well, I gotta tell you, it's not what I expected. It's massive. But geez, you get the elevation pretty quick. There's caravan park down there. As close as it is and that. I know you get your passes and all, but geez, I think the flies would drive me nuts. Hyden Rock walk, shortcut to car park, follow red markers. Well, might wander up here. It's not what I expected up on top. I thought it'd be more like Padelpa Rock. It's sort of wide and flat, and but geez, there's a water supply over there. You'll see those walls that, I can see some over there, those makeshift walls that go around the rock and they capture the water and channel it into a hole, and they've made a bit of a dam there. Apparently there was the water supply, local water supply for Hyden, I suspect, up until I think it was like about 2002 or something when I read about it. I can't remember exactly, but I was surprised on how long it was used for. Anyway, she's a bit of a stroll. Car's parked just down there. I think you can go back down around that other way, go back down, but I don't want to spend too much time up here. Oh, lizard alert, beware the hornet dragon. Alright, So there's a bit of a peak up here, bit of a summit. I'm going to have a look. I've got to admit one thing, I'm getting used to the runners, but it's much nicer walking runners bloody thongs. Geez, we're getting a bit of elevation now. Once you get up there steep, it's not too bad. Survey mark here. Wow. Crikey. She's a view. There's the salt lake over there, and next to it that's where they have that high buoyancy pool over there. I haven't got a pair of swimmers. I'd like to try it out, but we're going to have a look anyway. Maybe if no one's about, I might just go in my shorts and throw a clean pair of shorts on. When I get out and wash the salt off. Oh, flies. I've seen them worse though, in other places. So there's the channeling over there. Wow. Enormous. There's trees growing up here in the middle of the rock. I just got to keep an eye on my way back. When I went up Pedalpa, I got lost. Couldn't work out how to get back down. Look at this. So we're pretty much up at the highest point. We'll just come over here. Pretty spectacular. Try saying that 10 times in a rush. They got these rock pools up here. The Aboriginals used to use them, and I can't remember the exact explanation, but makes you wonder how they're formed. Anyway, geez, the sun's high. It's probably only about 9:15. Going to be warm today. They're forecasting I think 29. So we get this done first. Go down and get Barnes, and this morning walk can be a walk around Wave Rock. We're going to see the hippos yawn. Oh geez, check this out down here. So this is actually up on the rock. Wow. There's a little wave rock up here too. Look at that. Huh. Well, I might take a stroll down that way. Maybe it leads back down to the bottom. I haven't seen any signs saying no drones, so we might be good to finish with a drone flyover. Going down hills is painful on my knees. I've got the old infantryman's knees. Anybody that spent any amount of time in an infantry in the battalion in the army would know what I'm talking about. The cartilages aren't great, and when you load them up going downhill, she's a bit painful. Losing a few pounds probably wouldn't hurt. Just done well. I haven't spilt my coffee yet. Here we go. We'll go for a bit of a stroll down here. So this is actually pretty much on top of the rock. We're probably only 20 foot down from the, maybe 30 foot down from the summit, or the highest point. So wander out here and see where it takes us. Had a quick look. Okay. Oh, just well, it didn't bring Barnes through here. He'd be having a coronary with all those butterflies running around. He started learning to jump up in the air and try and grab them. I'll have to get a video. It's damn funny. He's like a little acrobat. He's starting to feel his legs. He's getting a bit older. Alright, here we go. Where are we going to? Oh, this takes us out. Oh, yeah. We can go down this way. Good choice, Mike. Is that part of wave rock over there still? Let's have a look. I might be the first one up on the rock today. Didn't see any other footprints in the sand. Oh, there's some people over there walking up. Having a look. They got their dog. Have two. I'd be struggling in thongs. Oh, she's steep. She's steep, guys. Might keep the camera going. Could be a laugh if I take a dive. I'll drop my coffee first. Oh, here we go. Okay, she's leveling out. Oh, so down here, now you see this happen a bit, eh? I don't know how the trend got started, but people make these little rock piles. They're amazing, still standing. They must glue them, surely. Far from a rock hard place. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Geez, quite a bit to take a look at up on top of the rock. Geez, it's much more impressive than what I thought. All you ever see is the wave, you know, when I've looked at it on somebody who's been here. But look at that. The way that rock's carved out over there. I'm not going to go underneath it. Geez, look how thin it is up the top. Crikey. Tell you what, it would be a little bare little spot to hold out if heavy rain come through. If I didn't break off and fall on your noggin. I'm not too sure where we are now, but there's these markers, so... Well, so far, it's been pretty interesting. It's a nice walk. I love walking in the morning. That fresh, cool breeze. Geez, I must look a type. Got my black runners on, got a fishing shirt on because I want to keep the sun off my body. Me grey, me brown shorts, me cap. Setting a new fashion statement, I reckon. People must look at me and wonder where the hell I've come from. So this is on the walk to Hippo's yawn. There's a great big hole in the rock there. You can see it's obviously started small and water's run down and wore it out over the years. These cavities in the rocks all the way along. Unreal. Looks like she's cracked and great big slabs fallen off. Here she is down here on the ground. Not recently, I wouldn't think. Unreal. So here we are. We have arrived at the Hippo's yawn. Now, oh, it's much bigger than what I thought. I say that about everything. Well, not everything. Wow, it does look just like a big hippo yawn too. Look at that. Oh, it's odd how, you know, unless you see it in real life, You just don't get the feel for it. That's massive. Oh, Barnes, we're going to get a photo up in there. Geez, nice little area. This nice little sitting area here where you can sit down, have a rest, have a bit of a read about the hippo's yawn. Bluntly put, hippo's yawn is a typhoon within a very large boulder. While typhoons might sound like some kind of exotic ice cream, it is fact that the Italian word for a window of aperture. In geology, it refers to large hollows or caverns which develop in big boulders like this and beneath sheet structures on the outcrop. These hollows, tafuni, plural, are commonly caused by the scouring action of wind and water. However, in the case of hippo's yawn, it is more likely that salts like halite and gypsum from the salt lakes just north of here have crystallised out within the original boulder, exerting enough pressure to break it from within. Well, there you go. Nature's an amazing thing. Huh. Well.